Good morning, y'all. I shouldn't be laughing. Well, or smiling. Yeah, I am. Hazel and I are at Home Depot. Now, if you were going to see this video before I went into Home Depot, I would ask y'all to pray that I would have restraint. Husband number 6 used to ask me to do that. Now, y'all know I am a shopaholic, and that is a thing. If you don't believe it, do a little research. It is common in people with ADD and ADHD. I know I've talked a lot about that lately, y'all, but it does affect my life. I'm trying so hard to not buy little things, cute things, unnecessary things. However, today there are 2 things that are necessary. First of all, let me tell y'all it's 10 o'clock, and at noon or a little later, there's a gentleman coming to give me a quote on what it's going to cost to level the cottage. Until that gets done, nothing else can get done. Well, I am going to start working in the yard, and y'all have seen the video. It is nothing but a big long patch of dirt. Hazel hates going out there, and she gets filthy, and then she comes in the house and licks her paws continuously. But anyway, I'm coming in here to get a hard rake. Not a bendy rake, but one of those longer ones, it's about that wide and it's got those prongs that come down. That's what I need in this dirt to try to get it somewhat prepared for gravel, sod, mulch, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to do that, and then Hazel has got to have a baby gate. Let me tell y'all, the other day I was sitting on the couch and I was working on something, who knows what. Could be this little channel, could be research on products or whatever. Anyway, I looked over at her little bed and she wasn't in there, so I jumped up and I went to the door, and she had just let herself out because she had to go potty, which I thought, that is so cool. My baby girl is awesome. Well, yesterday I was sitting on the couch and I looked up and her bed was empty. And most of the time, y'all, I'm aware of when she gets up out of her bed and starts moving around. But I wasn't yesterday, so I jumped up thinking, oh, she went outside to potty. Well, whether she did or not, y'all, for a few minutes, I could not find her. I just got cold chills. I was beginning to freak out. That little girl and her daddy are having so much fun. I don't know if you could hear her squealing, but he's doing the cart back and forth like this, and they're having such a good time. I love that when I see that. Anyway, okay, baby gate. I looked for Hazel. I called Hazel. I got her little treat thingy and I was rattling it, which is not a big inducement to her, really. I was freaking out a little, I'm not going to lie. I was calling her, and I hated to yell because she's getting a little hard of hearing. Anyway, finally, I was looking everywhere. I thought, oh my gosh, maybe she went under the trailer. Well, I was standing out at the beginning, at the edge of the street, and I looked that way again and saw her trotting towards me. Now, she had her ears back, y'all, and when she does that, that's a sure sign that she knows that she did something wrong. And I wasn't yelling at her. I wasn't being mean. If you do that, then you are going to cause your pet not to want to come to you. So I was so relieved. But I'm getting her a baby gate today to put in the front door. Y'all, I love to have my front door open. I've pretty much always had a screen door, and I love to leave it open. I like to be able to look outside. I like all the extra light coming in. It's less claustrophobic, but we are getting a baby gate. So, my little Houdini is not going to be able to escape from me and scare me to death. And y'all, please don't give me a lecture on maybe being not good enough to have Hazel, or I should have known better. Yakety, yakety, yak. I know that, y'all. I know that. So, it's a mistake I made, and I'm admitting it freely, and I am going to correct that. So, I'm going into Home Depot, and I always try, if I can, to put myself under a time restraint, whether it's taking someone with me that will drag me out, whether it is having an appointment that's close to the time that I'm going to be out shopping. And so today it's 10. I've got 2 hours. Now, y'all, I could do some real damage in here, but I am not going to. If I were to do it, I will admit it to y'all. I don't hide anything. You know that. The only thing that I don't discuss is other people's private business, or I try not to. Anyway, we're getting ready to go in, and it's going to be hot today. The sun is out, so Miss Hazel gets to go with me. Y'all do something fun today, and I'll talk to you later.